Hey guys, it's been a while since my last video, but I basically want to talk about like 4 builds that I'm probably going to play. And one of them is, I guess, 2 builds, which is basically Gladiator slash Slayer. So I have 2 variants of my Lab Runner, and the Slayer version is a 2-handed version, and the Gladiator is a dual-wield version. And the trees are pretty identical. I mean, instead of taking the 1-handed nodes, you take the 2-handed nodes, and instead of taking ambidextrous, I come over here and I take Wrecking Ball. That's pretty much it. Not too much things to talk about. I'm still going to be running a damage over time focus for Poison and Bleed, since both of them have not gotten any nerfs. So that's it for my Lab Runner. Let's actually move on. Afterwards, when I'm trying to push harder for higher level maps and etc., I'll be running my Bladefall Miner. And because of the buffs to Liege of the Primordial and Pendulum of Destruction, it's just going to be extremely satisfying, because my Abyssal Cry explosions from Obliteration they're gaining 25% radius, and also the proliferation is getting like a 25% buff. It's actually 33 because it goes from 9 to 12, which is actually a 33% increase. But yeah, that's basically my second build. That's probably going to be doing maps and stuff. And then I really want to test out the Crit Puncture build. It's basically a Dice's crit Puncture build. So yeah, there isn't really any variance to it. Instead of going over here to pick up the Marauder stuff, I just like the Flask nodes, so I pick up these instead. Let's see, and last but not least, I'm going to be basically testing the remainder of the League with Elementalists and Inquisitors, because because of the Grand Spectrum Jewel. So I have a Fire Nova Mine build here, which basically picks up, I think 11 jewels. Yeah, 11 jewel sockets. So it's 11 squared times 5, and 11 squared is 121 times 5. So essentially the damage is like insane. And because it's insane, I don't think penetration matters too much. I get full double dip, and I also get the conflux and proliferation, which means as long as I run southbounds, the damage is going to be really interesting. And I haven't even picked this stuff up because I don't even think you need to pick up instant mind detonation. But that's one build. There's also an Inquisitor Siege Totem build that I want to play, but I'm more interested in a crit variant Fire Nova Mine. I really like Fire Nova Mine. It just doesn't do enough damage at the moment, and I feel like with Grand Spectrum I could make it somehow work. So that's pretty much the builds I want to play for Prophecy. More builds are probably going to pop up as I start to experiment with Pathfinder and also Raider. And until that happens, there's going to be a new video then. Thanks for watching, guys.